Treat me like a man tonight. Stick a roll of nickels up my ass. Anyway, speaking of exchange. Anyways, so in my last clip, I wanted to talk about a certain particular subject, and I completely forgot to mention it. I started to set it up and then got completely sidetracked, and that was you have to understand the setup. I was going shopping, and I basically had to get ready, then come in, lay down, get dressed, and then go. I had to lay down and rest, and then get dressed, basically. And when I went to put my shoes on, I had a fucking problem. There was something in my damn shoe, and I didn't know what it was. But it was like just annoying enough where it was like, whatever. Anyways, so I'm sitting on the edge of the bed. I put my pants on. I sit on the edge of the bed. I go to put my shoes on. I get the one shoe on my left foot. No big deal. I then go to get the left. Now, or excuse me, the right. Now, what happened is that the heel of my shoe kind of inturned. And I decided to go out into the kitchen because that was my next step. I was going to put my shoes on and go into the kitchen because I had stuff to do. Before I was still getting ready. I still had stuff to do, so I was heading toward the kitchen. Whatever. Well, I was hoping by the time I walked there, I could kind of wiggle it back into place. Well, I didn't want to go back in place. Now, some reason I just couldn't reach back there for whatever reason. It was just the angle, and the chair was low, and it's just, I couldn't reach back there and stick my finger in there like a shoehorn and boop, and kind of pop it out. Plus, there was something in my shoe, and I was thinking, because, the dog had chewed up some stuff, and it was probably a little piece of paper or something. And I was like, can I live with it? I mean, is it something I can just walk around with? Because, it's a little disheartening that you got something in your shoe, but again, is it after about because that's what I was toying with. I was toying with the concept of, can I live with this? Plus, I had the whole heel issue, but once I got the heel issue righted, could I live with what's in my shoe? Is it going to bother me enough where it's like, okay, I really got to take it off and get this thing out? Well, by the time I got out in the kitchen, I decided, I got to get it out because it's bothering me. I didn't know what it was bothering me. So, the chair that I have out there, the little chair with the wheels that I have by the sink, for some reason it came, I don't know if it came broke or, I don't want to say I didn't assemble it right, because I did assemble it right, but it has one of those little lift things, a little handle on the side, and it lifts up. I don't know if I'm sure you know what I'm talking about with those type of chairs. Well, the little lift thing just doesn't work. So the chair is way down low. It's not ideal, but it's okay. I mean, I paid $40 for it, so I'm going to get some use out of it. But needless to say, it was so low that when I put my knee up on the seat and try to reach back, and it was just so low that I couldn't reach that far back. So I was like, okay, fuck it. I'll head back into the bedroom, sit on the bed, and try to finagle. Because again, I'm still working on the heel, and I got something inside. Finally, I just decided it was easier once I'm sitting on the bed to say, fuck it. I just kicked the whole shoe off, picked the shoe up, and then fixed the back. And then I looked inside. There's a fucking Q-tip inside my shoe. I have no idea how it happened. So I was like, okay, well, fuck this. I took it out, obviously, fixed the back, set it on the floor, stuck my foot back in. The minute I did that, all of a sudden, something that the dog had chewed up, a piece of paper, then got stuck to my foot as I'm finagling all this. So when I put my foot back inside, there's still something inside. And I'm like, the fuck is going on? So I pull my foot out a second time, pick up the shoe and tap it. All of a sudden, this little piece of paper falls out. Finally, after the third time, I was able to get my shoe on. And I wanted to explain all that because I was fighting with the shoe because I was talking about how my back was bothering me and how tired I was and all that shit. Plus, I was fighting with all that. So it's like, I mean, just the shit shower shave issue is enough to put me down. And then I've got this bullshit with my shoe. And then Dale T came 20 minutes, because again, it started out really good that day. Was it Wednesday? Yeah, it started out really good Wednesday. Or was it Tuesday? Whatever the fuck day it was. Who gives a shit? Because I went and checked my account, and oh, wow, I have an extra $2 from Amazon. Yay! And then after that, it just sort of went downhill. I had the issue with the shoe. I then go downstairs. I want to sit downstairs. I want to be downstairs so I can sit in the chair on the porch and rest for a few minutes. You know, my heart's kind of pounding. You know, it's just, you know, it is what it is. I wanted to rest my back up, my leg, just sit there and just be calm and be peaceful and just look at the leaves and shit. Well, I no sooner get down there and Dale T's 20 minutes fucking early. Nah, fuck it, I'm gonna recap the last clip. So he's 20 minutes fucking early, which is kind of, I don't want to say the start, because again, I had the whole issue with the shoe. So the shoe was kind of a dick in the ass, and then you got Dale T being a dick in the ass. Now he's 20 minutes early. Because again, I was planning on sitting there for 15 minutes. You know? Kind of rest up, just sit there. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, I do all my shopping. Oh, yeah, that's right, because that was the crux of the problem. I ended up overspending. I had like $92 to my name after this whole fiasco with the fucking bank and the stupid pizza place, which don't even get me fucking started with that bullshit. And I ended up spending it was $124, dude. I was almost $30 over. Now, I could see $3 over. I could even see maybe $10, maybe even $15, but I was $30 over. It was like, no freaking way. So I had to put stuff back. And then I still owed $10 or $7. So I had to take my Burger King money, which I had a $20 bill that I took out of the ATM 2 weeks ago when I was, going down there. So then my Burger King stuff was all fucked up. Oh, then I get home and that chicken was all fucked up. I get the Burger King chicken, the spicy chicken, and it was all, I couldn't even bite into it. It was all, again, I don't know if it was undercooked or what the fucking, blah. Okay, and like I said, even the dog had trouble. So anyways, that was the last clip. That was the, and things haven't been any better since. I'm just gonna let you in that little secret. My life has ups and downs, and you understand my versions of ups and downs. Like most people have like super high, super low. My ups and downs are kind of like bumps in a road. Like they don't get very high. Like the highs don't get very high off the floor, off the ground. Okay, it's like it's like somebody goosing you in the ass. It's not like a full-fledged fucking. It's more like just kind of like a kick in the dick, just kind of like a little kick in the seat of the pants, where it's like ooh, that's what it is for me. So again, my highs and my lows are not that good. There's more lows than highs, and even the highs don't get that high. So again, it's just. Anyways. I'm really pissed I forgot to mention the whole shoe thing. Because, again, you wake up and there's a Q-tip in your fucking shoe. And then I couldn't get the shoe on. And then it was tragic. It was just just one of those days where it doesn't pay to get up. It just doesn't pay to wake up. It really doesn't. and more bad, stupid shit's coming. I mean, I'm still pissed off about Red Dead Redemption. I'm still very angry with that. Very angry with that, in fact. That's coming out this Friday. They fucked up my bank account. I did nothing. Again, I did nothing. I did nothing wrong. I bought stuff from them. It should have come out during the time that it actually came out. Because, again, they did the pre-authorization, so I did see it in my account. And I'm like, okay, it's there. Everything's good. And then all of a sudden they decide they're going to take everything out all at one time for like 2 months. So, like 5 freaking orders of like a couple $100, because again, you do $20-$30 here, $20-$30 there, blah blah blah. Oh my god! But I don't want to talk about all that stuff. I want to look to the future, because the future sucks. The only thing in the future for me is death. But the immediate future, hopefully I don't die immediately. I'm thinking a good 10 years down the road, but thankfully whatever. It's almost no fucking November, so. I don't know what I'm going to do this year. I really don't have a clue. I'm actually thinking about foregoing Thanksgiving meal. I'm still gonna get the pies. I'll go through all that stuff, but I think I'm gonna do a fucking lasagna this year. I don't know how I feel about that because it's one of those things when Thanksgiving Day shows up and the parade and the dog show and all that bullshit. You're like, oh man, I wish I had some fucking turkey because I don't eat turkey. I only eat it once a year. This is that once a year, and it's like, if I don't get it, I'm gonna be angry. And then I got thinking, well, I gotta do the turnip because I love fucking turnip. You put enough butter and pepper in that shit. Ooh, I love fucking turnip. And then I'm thinking, well, do I want the mashed potatoes? Do I want the turkey gravy? Do I want the turkey? You know. And then I think, well, maybe I could do lasagna with some turkey and some mashed potatoes and some turnip. Well, then what about the beans? And you get the beans. And then next thing you know, you got like 13-course meal, and it's just, again, it's problematic because, like I said, it's once a year. It's part of the tradition, and it's like if it's not if it's Thanksgiving and I don't have a turkey, it ain't Thanksgiving. It's just a regular fucking day. Okay, you know, again, it's special. It's a special moment. It's a thing where it's like, okay, I've got a turkey, and you know how many times I do turkey? Once a year. That's it. And if I don't do it, so again, I don't know where I'm gonna go with that because I'm thinking price. Turkeys are like $20. Okay, the ones in the local store, I'm lucky if I can get out a $25 turkey. I mean, seriously, if it's like $23, it's a deal. And then you got the potatoes. And then I got to see the problem with the potatoes. I know a lot of people scoff at this. I don't peel my potatoes because I ain't got time for that shit. I just boil them up and just go to town. And you know, but like the turnip, you obviously you gotta peel that shit, and that shit, I swear to God, every year I think, why do I do this? Why do I do this? Because it like cripples my fucking hand up. Because you got the big knife, and then you got the carrot peeler, and it's just sometimes it just doesn't want to work. And then you gotta actually, once you get it peeled, that's the fucking, because they're so fucking small that you gotta get two of them. So now you gotta peel two of them. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's tragic. It's horrible. But I definitely gotta do the turnip. I definitely have to do the turnip. And then I was thinking, well, I can get the beans. Because then I was thinking maybe I could do like I could do like a lasagna and then do maybe like side things. Like I could do the cabbage salad. Because that goes good, you know. Beans, not so much, but yeah, you could have a side of beans. You could have a side of turnip. So yeah, some lasagna with a little turnip on the side, a little salad, a little cabbage salad. That's not bad right there. But then I was thinking, but what about the fucking turkey? Because again, you want the fucking turkey, and you can't just go to like your local deli and just slice off some shit. It is not the same. You need an actual fucking turkey, and I'm like, do I really want to drop $25 on a fucking turkey, or whatever it is, $15, $20, whatever it is? And then I'm thinking to myself, yeah, I do. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because lasagna, I know where everything is. Well, except for the noodles. I don't know where the fucking noodles are at the local store. I'll be honest with you. I know where the noodles are at the dollar store, and they don't always have lasagna noodles. In fact, they don't always have noodles there. But I know where they are at the dollar store. But the main store that I go to, I don't know where these fucking noodles are at all. Like what aisle? I have no clue. You understand? I don't go up and down aisles because my back. It's like I know where the mayonnaise is. I know where the hot sauce is, and that's about it. And I do know where the pudding, the box pudding are, where you add the milk. I know where that stuff is. Like I know the first two aisles. Anything after that, there's like three more aisles. I don't know where any of that stuff is. Again, if it's not around the outer perimeter, I don't know where the fuck it is. So, yeah, I don't know. But again, I know where the sauce is. I know where the meat is. Because I mean, let's be honest. You got to get the hamburger. You got to get the sausage. You got to get the cottage cheese. You got to get the what's that other cheese? What the fuck's the name of that shit? Ricotta. And then of course, you gotta get the noodles, and then you gotta get the fucking mozzarella to sprinkle over top. And then I was thinking I could even get some garlic bread, make garlic bread, add some garlic bread. That's what you need, because you need garlic bread to go with the shit. Because then I was thinking you could do tossed salad, because that's like a good thing. You have a little lasagna, a little tossed salad, a little garlic bread. But now I'm completely getting away from Thanksgiving. Because in other words, I'm trying to incorporate that into Thanksgiving and forego a fucking turkey. Because I don't want to fuck with the turkey. Because then you gotta thaw it out, and then you gotta dig out its ass with all the turkey liver necks and bullshit, and the bags of shit, and the bags of broth, and gravy, and just, they fucking brutalize that turkey. They shove stuff up its ass. Whatever. But I am thinking about lasagna. Now, I was thinking I could do lasagna early in the month, but then that's a lot. Because, like, you understand, I don't have the kind of money where I can make meals all the time. Like, I can maybe do one meal a month where it lasts me, like, a week. Like, lasagna lasts me a week. Thanksgiving will last me a week. Now, the problem with Thanksgiving is that it's way at the end of the month. So it's like, I gotta get through the first, like, 3 weeks. And then once we get to actual Thanksgiving Day, then everything from there into like December is really good. And sometimes, depending on when it falls, I actually have more food in early December. Because I still got like Thanksgiving stuff, on the first and second. I'll go shopping like on the second. And like I said, I still got Thanksgiving stuff left over. Not a lot, but it's and then it's toward the end. Like the beans, there's like one scoop left, and that kind of stuff. So, whatever. So it's kind of a pain in the ass. Or like if it was like the second week, like it used to be, back in the Mandela effect, back before the fucking old Earth died, it was the second week of, or excuse me, it was the third week of November, not the last, whatever the fuck it is. I don't know what it is anymore. When is Thanksgiving? Let me just check. Thanksgiving is, let's see. Yeah, okay, it's the third week. That's what I said. Actually, shit, it's almost the fourth week, because, damn. The first three, oh my god, so you got 1, 2, 3, it's almost 3.5 weeks. And then, holy crap, it's on the 22nd? And then there's like a whole week after that? Wow. Shit, that ain't good. That ain't good, man. Because, you gotta understand, I'm gonna go on the 2nd, which means I gotta go, holy crap, so I gotta go 2.5 weeks just to get the Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving probably lasts me 5-6 days. So figure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say 6. That'll put me on the 27th. No, fuck it. I'm 400 pounds. Let's be honest. 25. Okay. It'll get me through maybe Sunday, maybe into Monday. So that means I gotta go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I gotta go at least 7 days. After that, holy shit. That's like 3 weeks, 7 days. That's like 4 weeks right there. Holy shit. Oh my god, dude. No, seriously. I have to go from like the 2nd to the 21st. That's 3 weeks. And then you get dude, this is like a long ass fucking month. Oh shit. Oh, that's not good at all, man. Shit, I might have to do lasagna early. I might have to do lasagna back in like Veterans Day or some shit. On like the 11th or 12th. And then have Thanksgiving next week. Holy shit. I just realized it's a long fucking month. Holy crap. Anyways, I don't know what I'm going to do. Because you got to understand, everything's all fucked up this month. And by this month, I mean November. Because everything was fucked up in October. So everything that we're going to do in October, I wish I'd stop banging it. Fucking headboard. So everything I was going to do this month now has to carry over to next month, and everything I was going to do this month is all fucked up. Or, November, everything I was going to do in November is all completely fucked up, because everything that happened in October got all fucked up. So I was trying to save myself some money. But, obviously that ain't going to happen. So anyways, I don't know what I'm going to do for Thanksgiving. The one constant, the one thing I know is the fucking pies. I'm gonna do pie. In fact, you know what? Fuck, I might even do 3 pies. Fuck it. If I'm gonna be spending all that money, I might do 3 fucking pies just because. Just motherfucking because. Because I always do them the night before. You get the apple pie, you get the pumpkin pie, and I might even do a blueberry pie or something. Or blackberry or some fucking berry ass bullshit. Barry Allen or some fucking thing. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And of course you gotta get the whipped cream, you gotta get all that bullshit. It is kinda nice if you have some ice cream too. Nice piece of apple pie with like ice cream and some whipped cream on top. Ooh, that's good quality shit. But yeah, usually around 8 o'clock I start doing the pies. And they take like an hour each. And it's like, shit, you know? And especially that pumpkin. That motherfucker takes like an hour to cook. Because it's frozen, but, you know. And you gotta be careful because you slop that shit. You like overturn that shit. That's like all over. Your pie is fucked. You know. Like you could overturn your apple. Now, if it fell on the floor, that's one thing. But like you could overturn it and kind of like scoop it back in. And it's like, okay, it's fucked up, but it's still there. No, man, the pumpkin, you overturn that thing, you got to get a new stove. Okay, that thing's all fucked up. That shit is just like this liquid, putrid shit. Good stuff, but it's just all over the place. So yeah, we do that. That's a given. Although sometimes I don't do Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving Day. And the reason is we used to do stuff on Thanksgiving. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't think anybody's doing anything. But whatever. Like sometimes Jean would order out those little meals and shit. Which I don't understand why she always did that, but because local places give out free stuff for Thanksgiving and stuff, and she'd get like 2 or 3. Actually, she'd get like 4 of them at one time. Because there's nothing worse than getting one of those meals, and I know that they're free and they should be for like homeless people and shit, but whatever. But there's nothing worse than you have the fucking little tray of food, you eat it, you watch the football, you fall asleep, and then like 6 o'clock you wake up and you're like, shit, I wish I had leftovers. I ain't no leftovers, but you got that extra meal, so you know, it is what it is. Like sometimes I'd wait until like Friday or Saturday before I actually cook my stuff, because we always did stuff downstairs. So I don't know, but considering there's nobody downstairs, you know, it is what it is. So I may have to actually do it on Thursday, which I don't mind. But like I said, it's gonna be a long freaking holiday. I have, like I said, I have to get almost 2.5, 3 weeks just to get to Thanksgiving, and then Thanksgiving is like on the 22nd, which is like you got a whole another week plus, because I don't get to go to the store till at least the 2nd. So I got to go through the rest of the month, and then at least the first day of the next month, like November 1st. And of course that's going to fall on a weekend, so then I got to go the 3rd, which is that Monday. It's Hanukkah, I think. Fucking bullshit. Get your Hanukkah bullshit. Whatever. But yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. I really don't. You know, I could just say fucking have bologna sandwiches, you know. Fry up some bologna and some shit, you know. But now Christmas is different. I don't go all out for Christmas anymore. I do a ham. Like personally for me, Christmas is very simplified. Actually, lasagna and Christmas would be good. It would be better, personally. Actually, it would be better. Because I could still get the ham, I could still do some mashed potatoes and gravy, and I could still do coleslaw. That's basically all I do for Christmas anymore. And that could go good with a piece of lasagna on the side. Yeah, actually, that goes good, actually. But I want to do it now because, again, it's going to be a long fucking month, and I didn't really want to have to go and run around the fucking store looking for Thanksgiving bullshit. Which I'd probably end up buying a lot of it online, because, like, the beans and shit, sometimes you don't get the right beans. Like, no, I'm sorry, like, I can't do Bush's baked beans. I don't mind Bush's baked beans, but I'm not for Thanksgiving. They're not Thanksgiving beans. They're like Tuesday beans. Okay, they're like, hot dog and bean night. Okay, it's when you're talking Thanksgiving, Bush's baked beans are not it. I'm sorry, they're just not. So you got to get the Grandma Brown. Now again, I've said this from day one. Grandma Brown beans taste like shit. They are horrible tasting beans, but I like the texture of them because the bushes are all wet. I don't like that shit. Or Grandma Brown is that shit like it literally comes out in the shape of the can. It's like all fucked up. And again, you add your brown sugar, you add your ketchup and your mustard. You mix all that shit together. Put it in the microwave. Yes, for 10 minutes, motherfucker. 10 to 15 even, depending on how big the bowl is. You're like, oh, you didn't take that long. Yes, it does, motherfucker. Shut the fuck up. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. You're illiterate in the first place. And then if you throw bacon on top of that shit, you got to cook the bacon. So the bacon's got to cook. So that might even be like 15 minutes. Because again, you put the bacon you put like strips. You put like a hashtag kind of symbol over top, like a hash mark over top of them. Like you do strip, 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 then you go on the other side, strip, 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 and you let that shit cook and you let it crisp up, and all that bacon grease just kind of goes into the sweet. Oh, dude, it's good quality stuff. I mean, it's probably fucking kill you. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it'll kill you. You have cardiac right there on the spot, but it is good. It is very good. And like I said, again, the problem is these things are not things that I have on a regular basis. Like you probably have baked beans every week, or even once or twice a month even. I'm lucky if I get it once a year. Like turkey, like I said, I don't do turkey. I'm not a turkey fan. I like turkey, I just don't like to fuck with it. It's like ham. I don't do ham that often. I mean, I'll do deli ham, but as far as like an actual physical stick it in the oven ham, no. That's Christmas. That's it. That's just how it is. Like I don't do coleslaw that much either. So now I know you're probably not a big fan of coleslaw, but whatever. I'll be honest with you. Graham used to do this really good fucking coleslaw. She'd grate that shit, take the cabbage and just grate it up with a little bit of sugar and a little bit of mayonnaise, and then occasionally she'd take tomatoes and like dice them up really fine and stick them in, and then put some cucumber in that shit. Oh, dude, there's something about that. That is good quality shit. Oh my god, that's one thing I do miss. I miss when Graham used to cook, like legit cook. Like toward the end, I don't know what the hell that wasn't cooking. What she was doing, that that was a monstrosity. That was an abomination. What she was doing in that kitchen, but she used to fucking cook good. And now I've talked about this every year, and I'm going to probably continue to talk about it every year until I die. But like with Christmas, I like doing the ham a certain way, and it fucks up the gravy. I will admit it does change the gravy and turn it from like a ham gravy into like a sweet gravy, but I don't care. In fact, it actually turns it into like a red sweet gravy, and it's weird because like Gene gave me shit for it one year. I was like, "Well, fuck you, bitch. It's good," Basically, I take the ham and I put it in the roaster, and then I put the pineapple juice on it with the pineapples, and then I take the thing of cherries with the cherry juice and put it in there. So now you got like this sweet pineapple-y cherry ham flavor. Oh, the fucking gravy. And it comes out like pink, and I admit it looks weird. You slap that on some potatoes, ooh, doggy motherfucker. Good quality shit. Good quality shit. But I haven't done that in a long time. Now, I admit I do like just regular ham gravy. So it is kind of a catch-22. So you got the sweet ham gravy, which is very good. It sounds weird, but it is actually very good for what it is. And then you've got just regular ham gravy. Ham gravy is salty though. That's the thing. Or at least the sweetness. It kind of weakens the saltiness. I mean, it's still there, but it is what it is. But yeah, every year for Christmas, I like to do. I like to do, even though I don't always do it, but I like to do rice pudding. Now I'm sorry, I've bought rice pudding like Jello, and I don't know where they get off calling it rice pudding. It's more pudding with rice in it. Right, my rice pudding is completely different. It's mostly rice. It's like 99% rice. The whole thing is rice. Um, and I don't know. Like again, there's this like pudding with like this like little clump of shit in the middle of it that they call rice. A couple little pieces of rice. That's not rice pudding. Again, that's pudding with rice in it. But like with me, I get the Uncle Ben minute rice. I cook up almost a box and a half because it fills up the roaster. And then I take 4 packages of vanilla pudding or something variant of that. Like you could do, hell, you can even do like a butterscotch or something like that if you want that little extra flavor. Tapioca you probably could do. There's different little variants you could do, but I like the straight vanilla. You put 4 of those in there. You put in the right amount, whatever it is. It's like a cup or 2 cups, whatever it is. I think it's 2 cups per. I do a little less than 2, but whatever. You put in 4, so you put in maybe whatever it is. So you put in like 6 to 8 cups of milk. You add in your rice. You add in some sugar. You add in you gotta add in cinnamon, a shitload. What else you gotta put in this shit? Oh, and some raisins. You gotta put the raisins in that motherfucker. Because you don't put the raisins in it, I swear to God, the whole thing just doesn't work. The whole thing just does not work. And I'm not really a big fan of raisins, but again, in that cinnamon, sweet, it works. There's just something about it. It just works. Now the problem is you gotta be careful you don't dry that shit out. But if you do, just add a little more milk. No big deal. But that shit's really good. You fucking put that, honest to God, you put that the next day in the microwave for a couple minutes and put a scoop of vanilla ice cream on top of that. Oh, fuck me in a shoe. Holy shit, that shit's good. That shit is good. That's good quality shit. Because there's just something about it. When it's warmed up and it's just, oh my God. Anyways, I'm kind of rambling here. I'm just kind of whatever. I don't feel that good right now, so I apologize if this clip is coming across kind of monotone and boring, but it is what it is. But what else is there for the holiday? Thanksgiving. Yeah, again, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm either going to do full-fledged Thanksgiving, or I'm going to do lasagna. Now again, we've always done lasagna different. We do it in the roaster. We don't have those little rectangle tins and blah blah blah. No. Now a lot of people say, how do you do it in the roaster? Because it's just it's meant for the tins. Well, it's very simple. You lay the shit down. Now you gotta understand the oval shape, okay, and you got these flat noodles. Well, basically you make a rectangle. And those 2 little half-circle dome things at the end, once you build all your shit up, whatever's left over, some noodles and some cheese and some shit, you just kind of stuff in the side. And when it all melts and it all comes together, you don't even notice it. You just scoop it out and now, if you're looking for like a square piece of lasagna, no, you're not gonna get that. You don't need that. You take the big spoon, you just kind of scoop it out, and you put a big plop on your plate. It's fantastic. Because lasagna is good, because it's good cold and it's good warm. Like I'll eat it warm the first day, because you can understand, the first day the sauce is like just everywhere. It's like just big, all over the place. But then the next day it hardens up. So you scoop some out, eat it cold if you want, or warm it up slightly. It doesn't have to be like super hot. But, because actually eating it cold is not bad because the cheese, everything's hardened and it's actually good. Or if you microwave it, everything kind of, comes apart again. It depends on how you want it. But usually by like day 5, when it's like almost a week old, then you got to start microwaving it again because if you don't, you will get sick. Okay? You can't keep that shit in the fridge for more than a week. And then if it's more than 5 days, you've got to nuke it. You've got to microwave it or put it in the, you gotta cook it. That's just something that I learned. Or you get the shits. I mean, seriously. Especially somebody who has like stomach issues. I can't do pasta and shit very well. Like, I eat spaghetti and it's like, blah, it's like I'm ready to throw up. Like, I can eat it the first day, but then after that, no. Because, like, the old woman used to make the fucking sauce all the time. She had this huge, I don't even know what it is, but it was like this big, like, you could put, like, corn on the cob in that shit and just put it up, stand it upright. That's how tall the thing was. And you could boil it, like, from top to bottom. It's crazy, but whatever. And she'd fill that shit up with sauce, and something about the smell of sauce made my stomach feel really empty and like I'd been crying all day, kind of a just pit of your stomach emptiness. It makes my stomach feel weird, and then I eat it, and it's like I want to throw up, and it's really weird. Yeah, I hated when she. The problem is I love the sauce. I just hated when she did it because it's like you're smelling it all day because she's cooking it all day, and we're talking like 9 o'clock in the morning, and you eat at 5. Okay, it's like she's cooking it all fucking day, and she had this weird recipe. Like, I don't know. Her recipe was very strange, and I think I've talked about this before, but nobody does it like my mother used to do it. Because what she'd do, because this is back when Gillette's was still in town, she'd go and get like a piece of meat, and she'd get a piece of pork. Just a little piece of pork. And what you do is you put that in, and you put the sauce, and you let the pork cook in the sauce. That was the trick. And a lot of people don't do that. Because what happens is the pork starts to break up, and now you've got like this pork in the sauce. And it may sound weird, I don't know. But believe me, it's and then you put like that over time. I mean, oh my god, it was just something really good about it. And then what she'd do is she'd take these cheap jars of sauce for like $1, and she'd take like 5 or 6 cans and dump it into this big pot that she had. And then she'd take the sausage, and she would just cook the sausage. What she'd do is she'd take like maybe 3 jars, and then fill the whole thing up with water. I mean, to the point where the sauce was just completely wet. Like, you couldn't reuse that sauce, which you didn't want to, because she basically dumped it out. It was mainly to cook the sausage. And when you do it that way, and you have those links, and you cut the links in like little chunks, oh my god. It was so fork fuck tender, you couldn't, I mean, holy shit. And she'd do the same thing with the meatballs. She'd actually cook the meatballs in the oven for a few minutes to get them like crust, crunchy and hard on the outer parts, and then she'd stick them in the same sauce. Actually, I think she did 2 different versions. Yeah, because the sausage would make the sauce all greasy. So would the meatballs. So she'd do 2 different things. So she'd have these meatballs that had been cooking in this sauce, and then she'd do the same thing with the sausage and whatever. And you take all that shit and put it into your main thing of sauce. Holy shit! There's just something about it. I can't tell you. Like I said, I hated sauce though. Oh, I hated the smell of it. I hated the way it made my stomach feel. And then eating it, and it's like, but then you throw in the garlic bread. We always had that really cool garlic bread. You throw in the salad because you got to have the tossed salad, and it was something about it. And of course, we had the Pepsi tossed salad in like spaghetti, or not necessarily spaghetti, but like a pasta. This seems to go together really well. Like some people, talk about their wine list and shit. No, you got the Pepsi. The Pepsi works really well with salad. Although the problem with me, if I eat too much Pepsi with salad, like if I order out, it's like my stomach wants to explode. It's like, bleh, I want to vomit. Whatever. Yeah, those are some good fucking meals, man. I haven't had a good meal like that in over a decade. Actually, I can't remember the last time I had an actually good meal. Because, I'll be honest, I haven't been cooking good lately. For like the last 8 years, I have not been cooking very good. Like, I'm lucky if my shit turns out okay. Like, my Thanksgiving, I don't know. Well, it's just I haven't done it, I don't do it anymore. I don't cook anymore. So when I do cook, it's like, Is this going to work out? Is it not going to work out? And I admit I've been taking shortcuts because it's like my back hurts, and I was like, do I really want to simmer this, or do I just want to quick cook it? You know, it's just whatever. I mean, it's like falling. It's like riding a bike and falling off it. You know, if I were doing it on a regular basis, I would get, back to where I used to be, where I was actually cooking good. Now it's like, turkey was a little undercooked, or or a little overcooked. It was a little dry, or whatever. It's a little problematic bullshit all the time. But hey, it is what it is. We all gotta fucking suffer in life, don't we? Anyways, what else is there? Yeah, it's gonna be a long fucking month, I can tell you right now. I am a little bit pissed, though. I did buy some Doritos. Now, these Doritos are supposed to last me 5 days per bag. Because, again, you gotta understand, it's all that I have. Like, for snack, these bags of Doritos. And once they're gone, that's it. There's, like, no snacks at all in the house of any kind. So, it's like, if I get hungry, I've got to cook something. And if I get hungry again later that day, I got to cook something else. Instead of just taking, like, a little bowl of Doritos and be like, that's it, Now it's like I got to eat, which I don't like. Because I don't have to cook 2 or 3 times a day. But, whatever. But yeah, they were supposed to last me 5... Like, the first bag was supposed to last me until Monday. Today's Sunday. This was supposed to last me until tomorrow. The next bag was supposed to last me until Saturday. And then the next bag would last me up until the end of the month. So I go shopping in on the 2nd. So it lasts me, like, till the 1st. I'm already through most of bag 2. Ain't even Monday yet. And it'll probably be... Today's like the 21st. Yeah, it'll probably be like the 23rd. I'll be out at fucking Doritos. So for like the next 7, 8 days, 9 days actually, I ain't got shit. I got nothing. I don't have any fruit. I don't have any cookies. I don't have any chips. I got nothing. I don't even have ice cream. I got nothing. So it's like, it's 6 o'clock and you're like, I really kind of want something. Then I got to make a thing of rice, or I got to make some fucking chicken, which is fine, but there's a difference between I want just a small snack versus I want to eat a whole meal, And that's what I got to deal with for the next 10 days, which fucking sucks. But, whatever. Anyways, like I said, I got to decide what I'm going to do for Thanksgiving. Am I going to do regular Thanksgiving? Am I going to do... Because I gotta finagle the cash a certain way, because it's like, I have a certain allotment here, a certain allotment there, so it's like, if I buy a turkey, do I want to buy it, like, I don't know, just, there's a lot of problems, there's a lot of things I gotta work out here. Like, do I even want to fuck with any of that stuff? And if I do, what extent do I want to fuck with it? Like, okay, I want turnip, so I gotta fuck with that, which means I gotta go get the damn thing. I then gotta cut the damn thing. I then gotta chop the damn thing up. Or I gotta peel it, then cut it up. And then I gotta boil it for 17 months, because, dude, that shit takes like an hour to cook. That shit takes a fucking hour to cook. And then if I do... Because I don't do a lot of milk anymore. For some reason, I don't. So if I do potatoes, then I gotta get milk. And then I've been wanting to do cereal again, because I haven't done cereal in a while. Especially wintertime, you just get a bowl of cereal and that's it. Really nice. Because again, the kitchen gets cold. I mean, I could heat it up, but I'm only out there for like 5-10 minutes. Do I want to sit there and cook something, or do I just want to grab a bowl of cereal? I gotta start doing some cereal too. That's another thing. But, it is what it is. We doing anything? I don't know. I have no idea. No idea. I don't even care, to be honest with you. Like, I'd almost rather not do anything for Thanksgiving. Like, I don't know if the cousins want to do anything downstairs, or... Because the people living downstairs moved out, so... I don't know. I almost hope they don't want to do anything. I really do. I mean, if they do, it's good. If they don't, it's good. I was like, I'm not partial to either or. Anyways, I'd just rather sit around and watch the fucking parade on YouTube. People always stream that shit. They're not supposed to, but they do, which is great. But the only problem is the stream quality is like total garbage. So, you know, you got the fucking Rockettes and they're like these two big blocks of shit. And I'm like, blah, 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 you know. Like you can barely see the shit. Oh, dude, El Roker looks fucked up as it is. Much less in some sort of pixelated bloxy form. Oh my god. El Roker. See, that's what I noticed. Fat people, when they're fat, they're cool, and then when they go through the operations and shit, and they lose weight, or even not even an operation, but they just lose weight in general. They become complete assholes. Fat people become assholes when they're thin. It's weird. Like Jared from Subway, he started raping kids. It's like, what the fuck? He was cooler when he was fat. El Roker was much cooler when he was fat. Now it's just, oh, let me tell you about my surgery and let me tell you about my struggle. I don't care about your fucking struggle. You're fat, you're stupid, you're ugly. You know, whatever. Like Boogie2988. He was much cooler when he was fat. He's still fat, but, you know, still, I mean, he's thinner. Let's put it that way. I mean, 350s. He's thinner. But he's like coming across a complete asshole now. It's like, you know, I don't know how I feel about all that. But yeah, it's a natural trend. You fat people get thin, they become assholes. They become boring, almost depressed assholes. Like you're depressed when you're fat, but at least you're trying to make jokes and shit and make people feel good about themselves. Because if they're laughing with you, they're not laughing at you. Then when you become thin, it's like you don't give a fuck about none of that. Now you're depressed, and it's just, you know, because of all the mood swings and the chemical imbalances, because you used to be fat, now you're not, now you feel like shit. You're not funny anymore, because you don't need to be funny, because you're thin, because you're an asshole. It's horrible. It really is. It's horrible. Seriously, that's why fat people are funny, because you have to be. You have to be funny if you're fat. And it's just, you know, it's a tragic part of life. And then once you're not fat, you don't need to be funny anymore. You know? Honestly, like, how many people at work do you know that are thin but not funny? How many people at work do you know that are fat that are funny? It is what it is. It's a coping mechanism, is what it is. Whatever. So, again, what else is there? I'll tell you one thing, though. I have not been watching my Halloween movies. Holy shit. So far, I've seen... Let's see, what did I watch? I watched The Burbs, and I watched... Oh, God, I can't even remember what I watched. I can't even fucking remember. Oh, my God. Dude, what the fuck is it? It's like... I can't even remember. Oh, whatever, I watched like 2 movies so far. I do want to watch The Fly. I'm going to watch the original black and white Fly. I'm thinking about watching the original It, because I got the new It that I'm going to watch on the 31st. I can't remember. What the fuck did I watch? Oh, Pet Sematary, that's what it was. So I watched Burbs and Pet Sematary. Which, we're talking the 21st. I got like 10 days. So I'm going to have to start watching like 2 movies a day just to catch up. The way it's supposed to be like a movie a day. Not that I'm going to actually watch a movie a day, but I got enough movies that I could watch. Well, what's cool about it, especially like the horror genre and the, you know, whatever, and I've got so many movies, like actual physical copy discs and shit, Blu-rays and shit, that I could watch from October 1st to October 31st and still have 3 different versions of that. Like, I got like 90 movies that are just in the genre that I could watch. I could cycle them out every couple years. Or Christmas, not like that. And Thanksgiving, there's like, what, 2 movies? 3 if you count The Grinch. I mean the Grinch cartoon, not the movie. Because, yeah, no. So, because there's Nightmare on Elm Street, there's Halloween, there's like 800 Halloween movies. Holy fucking shit! I swear to Christ, there's at least 15 Halloween movies. I think they came up with a new one just recently. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Then I've got those old monster movies I gotta watch, because last year, I think I talked about this, but I picked up the collection of like the old. We're talking the old black and white movies, like Dracula, and see what was this? Dracula, Wolfman, Creature from the Black Lagoon, The Invisible Man, and then it was something else I can't remember. But they were classics. I'm trying to remember. Was it Bride of Frankenstein? Whatever. But there's like a whole fucking group of shit fucking movies. And I think I watched 3 of the 5. So I got the other 2. In fact, it's been sitting here the whole year. This thing of movies has been sitting here on my PS4 for an entire year. And I really need to watch those 2. That way I can take them out and retire them to my my collection out in the living room. And put them all together. So yeah, I got those movies to watch. I still would like to watch 1408 again. I'm definitely thinking about watching. I think what I'm going to do is in early November, I'm going to do like a bunch of fantasy movies. Like, I'm going to save Labyrinth. I'm going to save Neverending Story. I want to go through the entire Lord of the Rings. I might even do Harry Potter too. I might even do that set and do those early November. Because I can't do them all right now before Halloween, and it's like I want to kind of have the Halloween movies separated, because November to me always feels like a good month for fantasy movies and shit, like Crawl and some of those movies. I don't know why. Just it feels. Well, you gotta understand. It's the trees are dead. There's no leaves on the trees. Everything you look outside, it's all burned. It's snow and it's cold. It's just one of those things. That's why Call of Duty in November works so well. That's why that shit works, because it's like you just want to sit there with like some cider and some donuts or some coffee and shit. You know, whatever. I don't drink coffee, but you get my point. And it's cold and you're looking out the window and it's like I'd like to play some Call of Duty. I'd like to. You know, it's a weird. November's weird to me. It's a very weird month because it has a feeling to it where December doesn't have that. January sure as fuck don't have that, and February sure as fuck don't have that. But November, because it's like there's the whole Dale T wants to go hunting and he's out in the woods and there's a little bit of snow and there's not, but you could still trudge through it. Where February and January is just. There's like 5 feet of snow. It's up to your nuts, and you can't trudge through it. It's horrible. I don't know what it is, but like November has this really weird feeling for me. A good feeling, even though it's all desolate and shit. It's a really weird thing. I don't know if I'm the only one who like experiences that, but again, it's just like there's Call of Duty. There's cider and donuts. There's just, you know. DOT going hunting, and it's just I don't know, there's just something about the mood and the vibe of early November. And it's like you're gearing up for Thanksgiving, you just got off Halloween, and then Christmas is coming, and then I don't know, it's just so weird. And you got the daylight saving bullshit too that's coming up. I don't know, man. It's just a really, really weird time. Weird in a good way. I can't put my finger on what it is that I feel during that time, but it's just, again, like I'm looking out the window right now, and it's just the leaves and the trees are barren, and it's like, I know it's November. It's like I can tell it's November. You know? Like, December, you can only tell it's December because people have lights out. January, Can you tell the difference between January and February? Not really. Not really. January and February are like one long month. Technically March is too, but also my birthday is in that. And part of March, it actually starts to, like the sun comes out. It actually starts to get brighter toward the spring, and it's just weird. That's another thing. It's like when I'm like watching wrestling and shit, and they do the Royal Rumble in January. It's like dead of cold, dead of winter bullshit. But then a couple months later, when they do WrestleMania, early April, it's like literally the next day after that. It's like boom. It feels like the day gets brighter. Spring is here. It's weird. It's the weirdest thing. The day before it was all dark and desolate and cold, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, WrestleMania, dun, 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 and then the next thing you know, I don't know. It's weird. It's just real, like Illuminati kind of weird. Like they purposely plan the days where it's like, oh, this is going to happen, and then all of a sudden, oh, the entire universe changes around that fact. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, I got a lot of shit to do this coming month, November. I gotta renew my Batman subscription. That's gonna be $30. I gotta buy the dog food. I gotta buy toilet paper. It's just like a whole bunch of shit. I gotta get Red Dead fucking Redemption. I'm not gonna be able to get Luigi's Mansion. I'll probably have to get that in December. I'm toying with Call of Duty, but there's like 3 other games that I want to get too. There's the new Assassin's Creed, which actually looks very good. The reviews have been very good with that. There's Tomb Raider, the third part of that trilogy. That I'm gonna have to wait on. And then it was something else. I can't remember off the top of my head what it is, but oh, then there's the Star Fox, Starlink, whatever the fuck it's called. There's that one, which I'll probably definitely have to wait for that in December. Which Smash Brothers is coming out in December, which sucks. So yeah, it's gonna be a weird little fucking time frame. And then there's other stuff that I gotta do. I gotta pay my electric from this month because everything got fucked up, and for next month. So we're talking that's gonna be at least $70, close to $100. So if I got 2 games and I got my electric, you're talking that's $200 right there, right up and off the ass. Boom! I'm like broke for the rest of the month. And then Thanksgiving's coming up, so then I gotta scrounge up a couple bucks there for some fucking turkeys and shit if I go that route. Oh, it's just really, 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 really bullshit. I'm secretly kind of hoping maybe I can persuade Dale T to take me to Rome because I need to get a haircut. There's another $25, $30. Because I'm telling you, I don't know what it is. And I'm going to admit, what I'm going to say is like really super fucking gross, and I can't help myself, but I want to go to Pizza Hut. I'm not a Pizza Hut fan at all, but I want to go to Pizza Hut. Well, first off, I want to go for the salad bar and their breadsticks. And I want to take a pizza home. Because at 400 pounds, I want to take a pizza home. That's just all there is to it. Plus, being Thanksgiving, I'd like to also go to Aldi's and maybe get some stuff there. So I'm gonna see if Dale T won't take me. He'll probably be a little pissed because I didn't like mention it to him, and I'll probably mention it to him when he calls, like the day before. Like, would you mind going to Rome? You piss and moan. Whatever. So it's like I gotta be careful with a little bit of money that I have, because like I said, everything got backlogged because of the fucking bullshit that they. Oh, don't even get me started with that. I'm so pissed off. Oh, I should have been playing Luigi's Mansion. I should be gearing up for Red Dead fucking Redemption. Now I'm sitting here and just twiddling my dick, hoping nothing comes out of my fucking bank account. Cause I literally have $4 left. And my bank, bunch of scumbag fucks that they are, they're going to take at least 2 of that. They're going to take $2 out for a service charge that they take out every month because they're assholes. So I've probably got maybe a good $1.60 in my account for the next week and a half, which fucking sucks. But, hey, whatever. At least they didn't overdraw, I suppose. That's something. It just sucks, Like, it's like, I don't know, man. It's like between sitting here with just nothing, and then you got the depression, and it's like you're tired. You understand the holidays are coming up. For you, it's great because you got the kids, you got the wife, you got the things, you got the church, you get the people. I got nothing. I literally have nothing. I have a dog, a derelict father, and 2 cousins that I see once in a blue moon. Okay. You gotta understand, I've got 0 right now. Nothing. Like, there's no going down and getting Christmas. There's no Christmas dinner. There's no opening packages. There's none of that bullshit. There's no trees. Nothing. Nothing. There's none of that. Which I don't necessarily care, to be honest with you. It's not really a thing, but it's, again, there's the fact that there's nothing. It's the fact I don't necessarily care, but there's still nothing, if you get what I'm saying. Like, after the old woman died, I started to realize Christmas was going to be a real fucking shit basket. A real basket of fuck. And that was around 2005, especially when Betsy was sitting there. I realized it was not going to be the same. And I got that. I totally understood that. But, yeah, I don't know. It's like, I'm not social, so I don't really care. Like, oh, the cousins want to get together and have a Christmas party downstairs. Yeah, it's cute, but I'd almost rather not go down there and have them just bring up some food or something. Bring over whatever's left over and bring it upstairs, Leave it at the front of my door, That, to me, it would be more beneficial than actually getting dressed, going downstairs, sitting there eating with a bunch of people. It's not my thing, But I don't mind it once in a while, I have to admit. I'm not, like, totally antisocial, but I'm enough. But it's like even if they did nothing, I don't care. It's like it doesn't register with me to the point where, like, oh my god, I want to do something. No, it's not like that. It's just, if they do, okay. If they don't, great. Even better. I don't have to go anywhere. I miss the food. I miss the free food. I'm not gonna lie about that shit. But whatever. But yeah, again, you understand. I've got nothing. I literally have nothing. I have nothing. I mean, I'm not saying that in the boo-hoo sort of way. It's just the fact. I have absolutely nothing. So the only thing I have is food. And you notice I talked about food. What did I talk about this whole time? Food. I talked about the turkeys. I talked about the hams. I talked about the pudding. And I talked about, coleslaw. I talked about the food. Because it's all I got left. I got food. I got no family, but I got the food. But, hey, whatever. I don't know, man. I don't know what it's like to actually have family. And I'm not saying that in a boohoo sort of way. It's just, I don't know what that's like. It's like, oh, I gotta get my kid a special toy because the kid wants a toy for Christmas. I don't know what that's like. I mean, closest thing I got is my dog, and I could literally give him a empty box and a ice cube, and he's like, ho ho ho. It's like Christmas time. But it is what it is. Hopefully by Christmas I'll be back to normal with my bank account bullshit. Because, again, that's one thing I do have to do. I have to save a video game or something that I can download Christmas Eve and have a game for Christmas Eve. Because that feels like Christmas to me. Like old school Christmas with the old woman where it's like, it's Christmas Eve, I get a video game, and it's just... Because I did that a couple years ago with, I think it was Toad's Treasure Tracker or something. I downloaded it. Actually, I downloaded that for the Wii U, just a couple years ago. And I really enjoyed it, because... Not even saying it was that great of a game, but it was just, I got it for Christmas Eve, and it was a Christmas, and it was like, hey, it literally felt like Christmas, even though there's nobody here. The old woman's not here. She's in a fucking box somewhere, Dale T, he's practically in a box too, but that's neither here nor there. Gene's in the box. It's like they're dead, they're gone, but it still felt like old school Christmas. And it's like, because you can't get that shit back, dude. I'm sorry, you can't get that shit back. And it sucks. It really sucks. Like, I don't know how you feel yourself. Like, oh, you and Stacy back in the day with your mom and the thing back in Camden. I don't know if you ever have, like, nostalgic moment for that kind of bullshit. Like, to me, that's bullshit. Like, you probably got it way better now. You got the kids, you got the wife. You probably got it better now than you did back then. You know? Like, you know. What was that one gift? Was it Christmas or birthday? I was amazed. I was completely amazed. And I don't know why, but I was amazed that your mother bought you beef jerky and a muffler one year. It was either for Christmas or your birthday. you bought, she bought she bought you a muffler, like you had to physically put it on yourself, in some beef jerky. And nothing against her in that, but it was just like you were all excited. You were like, holy shit. It's like Christmas. Again, I don't remember if it was Christmas. It was beef jerky and a muffler. I remember that because you had that stupid red fucking shit card, and you had the muffler sitting in the back seat for like 6 months because you didn't put it on. I don't know if you didn't know how to put it on or you just were waiting or whatever, but you had the thing sitting in the back, and you had the beef jerky, and I remember that. And I'm thinking, man, I got like $500 worth of video games, I got consoles, I got, all sorts of shit. So, like, I was comparing my Christmas to, like, if my mother gave me a muffler, I'd punch her in the fucking throat. I would have just knocked her the fuck out. Like, what the fuck is this shit? I would have beat her with the muffler. Okay? Just physically assaulted the bitch. You know what I'm saying? But, like, you were picking shit with it. You were all happy and... Like, I mean, seriously, if I wake up Christmas morning, there ain't a video game under there, but there's a fucking muffler, because you gotta picture the muffler, because it was like this big bulbous thing with these like little tubes, and it was this weird thing. Like, if you tried to wrap it up, you'd be holding it up, you're like, what the fuck is this shit? It's like, don't let the box fool you, kind of a image there. No, I mean, my mother bought me some stupid shit over the years. Dale T too. They both bought me some stupid. Like the one year they got me a dartboard. I mean, it was nice, but I'd much rather had a video game. It's like they knew what I wanted. They just bought me stupid shit. Like, I don't even know. Like, I'm trying to understand how they're walking through a store and like, oh, let's get Peter that for Christmas. It's a dartboard. He'll want that. And then they just walk right by the Nintendo aisle and like, oh, hey, fuck that. You can get into that stuff. No, I understand the video games were probably $60, $50 back then, and the fucking dartboard was like 20. It was like $30, so it was like I can understand the price range, but you could have got a $30 game. I wouldn't have said no to that. It's like, there was this one thing. Dale T got me something that was really stupid, but he was like all excited about it, and he got it for me, and it was just like. And I looked at him like, what is this? And he's like, oh, it's so great. I'll help you hang it up. And I'm like, okay, Dale T. And he was more excited for it than I was. And I was like, okay. Stupid shit. That's one thing that seriously, as a father, as a parent, never get more excited about the gift than your kid is. Because you don't want to have to make your kid lie to you. And be like, oh, that's great, Dad. Yeah, you can help me hang up the dartboard. Man, fucking play darts a day in my fucking life, but okay, yeah, we can do that together, you fucking moron. You don't want your kids thinking they're a fucking moron. If your kid's in a Nintendo game, get them a Nintendo game. Your kid's in the fucking My Little Pony, get the fucker a My Little Pony. Don't get them some stupid, oh, your kid wanted My Little Pony, so, oh yeah, we're gonna give him a stuffed animal. The kid's gonna be looking at it like, what the fuck is this shit? My little son, he wanted a fucking Tonka truck, so we got him, whatever, an RC car. Although he probably, that actually wouldn't be so bad, but you get my point. And don't buy your fucking son girl gifts. Please don't do that. Don't be one of those people. Like, oh, he got a doll. No. My mother bought me a doll once. It was the faggiest fucking thing I ever had a part of. I remember that too. We were sitting there, it was like, I don't know, Saturday morning or whatever, we're sitting there watching, it was a Cabbage Patch commercial. And they had this little fucking baby one with the bald head, and I laughed and I said, something like that's cute or something, or that's funny or something to that. Because he was just this little bald baby, and you get a picture of the Cabbage Patch face. I think his name was Howie, or no, I can't. No, Howie was the one that she ended up getting. Apparently, they had two bald ones because it was just funny that there was a bald baby. It was just weird. Well, she ended up getting like the adult version of it. Like, oh, that's not the one you wanted, but it's close. And I was like, why are you buying me Cabbage Patch? I'm like 12 years old. I'm like, why are you buying me Cabbage Patch dolls? I carried it around too. I liked it. It was great, but it was one of the faggiest things I've ever had to experience the displeasure of, acknowledging of my life. But, it is what it is. Whatever. I don't want to talk about that. I was like in 4th grade, whatever the fuck it was. 3rd, 4th grade. Fucking Cabbage Patch doll. Yeah, again, don't buy your son faggy stuff. Please don't do that. Don't be one of those people. Like, oh, we're gonna have gender neutral toys. Fuck that shit. Your son wants to play with Tonka trucks. You buy him a fucking Tonka truck. He wants to play with Rambo doll. You let him play with the fucking Rambo. Now he wants to play with My Little Pony. You need to kick him in the dick and say, guess what? You need to man the fuck up. Stop being a fucking pussy. You ain't no playing little fucking girls' toys. Okay, that bullshit. I'm telling you don't want your kid to grow up to be a fag. I'm sorry, no offense to the gays, but... And I'm not even talking like full-fledged taking it in the ass. But there's a difference between being gay and acting gay. It's like these people who get offended when you say retard. Well, I'm not making fun of a kid in a fucking wheelchair. I'm making fun of somebody who's acting like a retard. Because obviously the people who are retarded can't help that. The people who are acting retarded can, and they choose not to. They choose to just, okay, and be fucking stupid. They choose to do that. So when I say that, don't, let your child choose to be gay. If the child is gay, that's one thing, but don't let them be something that they're not, just because it's like the cool thing to do. Okay, I don't know why taking dick would be the cool thing to do, but you get my point. I'm sorry. It is. It's the way it is. You may not like it, it's the way it is. All these people buying their fucking kids, their fucking sons and fucking girl toys. It's like, no. Now, granted, a girl wants to play with Tonka trucks. That's different. That's different, because the girls aren't going to be anything anyway. They're going to be pregnant in the kitchen, popping out babies for every 9 months. That's what's going to happen. That's the way the world works, okay? You can sit there and be all liberal about it. Again, it's from caveman days, okay? The bitch sit in a cave, she knits some underwear, and she pop out the baby. She's sitting by the fire while the man goes out and clubs a fucking mule in the fucking head and brings it home and eats it. Okay? That's the way it is. That's the way it is. I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm not saying it's right. It's the way it is. Now all of a sudden you got your kid, instead of him going out clubbing the fucking donkeys and the mules and the goats and the horses and shit and bringing them back for food, now he's out there playing with little dolls sitting there by the campfire with mommy. Okay, you're fucking up the balance of the universe. Next thing you know what happens? You know what happens? Your family dies out. That's what happens. Your family turns gay and they die the fuck out. Why do you think Homo erectus fucking died? He's looking at gay porn and his dick got hard and he died. It's simple. It's a simple fact. It's basic science, motherfucker. Homo erectus died because he's fucking gay. Because you ain't mass producing. Guess what? End of the lineage. Okay? It's how it is. I didn't make the rules. You can sit there and say that I'm being crass, but I didn't make the rules, motherfucker. Homo erectus fucking died because his dick got hard looking at fucking gays. He's looking at gay porn. He's looking at the other gay man. He wasn't gay. The other guy wasn't gay. Homo erectus was sitting there looking at the other naked caveman, and his dick got hard, and then they all fucking went extinct because, again, you ain't mass producing. It's like all these fucking TV shows where they got the gays in space. Dude, I'm sorry. If Earth is going to be annihilated, and you're sending out the best and the brightest, you ain't sending out gays. I'm sorry. I know that sounds horrible when I say it that way, but this is literally all wombs on deck. Okay, if we're going to mass produce human beings throughout colonize the fucking galaxies and shit, then guess what? There ain't nobody lesbian. There ain't no fucking lesbians on that ship. That bitch gonna be taking dick like anybody else. So you can be mass producing children. That's the point. Especially if, let's say the Earth was going to be destroyed. Alien Armada, the sun blew up, whatever. Or we fucked it up and we had to move on. Again, you ain't sending gay people. You're not. Like all these shows where they have all these off-world, like best and brightest and shit, and they're like, oh, we got the scientists and the artists and the musicians, and we got all these people, and we're gonna put them together, and they're gonna create this colony. You're not bringing a bunch of gays. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's two wasted spaces on a vehicle when there's limited resources. Because again, the whole point is you're gonna mass produce fucking people. Because that's the human race. The human race is going to die out because people are fucking each other in the ass. It's that simple. So, again, you can take it for what it is. Not being mean, I'm just being realistic. There's a huge difference. Why you gotta crawl on me? Speaking of being gay. You seriously, you're gonna yawn and squeal? You're gonna yawn and squeal. You dude, I can't. Don't you groan at me. He comes up to me. I'm laying on my side. He's sitting on my side and plants his face right into my cheek. Dude, I'm busy. What are you doing? Come here. What time is it? We can get... I'll say we get some lunch, but it's only 9:30. It's almost 10. We could get some lunch. What are we going to do for lunch, mister? What do you want to do for lunch? What do you want to do for lunch, mister? I don't know what we have. Yeah, what do we have for lunch? I don't know, but anyways, don't turn your kid into a fag, please. You know, if the kid comes to me, oh, Daddy, I like looking at naked men. Okay, fine, I guess you got to deal with that. You put a plastic bag over his head, but it is what it is. But it's like, you don't want to just push the kid into that. You know? It's like, oh, if you're gay, it's okay. No, you got to put your foot down and say, no. Okay, the kid has to have a working foundation of reality. Not this, oh, just whatever feels good to do it. I mean, if that's the case, then I'll come and murder you and your family because it felt good to do. No, there's a fucking limit to that. Okay? Just because, oh, it might make me feel good to go rape somebody, but don't make them feel so good. Okay? Just because it feels good doesn't mean I can do it. Like, oh, I want to stick my dick up another man's ass. Oh. It might feel good to do. It's something I feel I've got to do, but it doesn't mean it's the right thing to do. People don't have the heart to say that. All of a sudden, well, you're just bigoted and homophobic. You're goddamn right. You're goddamn right. I ain't gonna parse words to your ass. You know? I mean, seriously. It's like I eat too much, okay? Let's not parse words. I'm a fat piece of shit. I'm a fat slob. Let's not parse fucking words. Okay, it feels good to put all those donuts in my mouth, but, you know, hey, it is what it is. Come here, mister. Come here, mister. Oh, Daddy's baby boy. Mwah. He's Daddy's handsome boy. Yes, he is. He's Daddy's little handsome boy. He likes the word handsome. Yes, he does. I say handsome, and his little ears perk up. He goes, ooh, are you handsome? Yes, you do, because you cock your little head and you look at me. Are you handsome? You like the word handsome, because he's a handsome boy. Yes, he is. Oh, so what are we going to do? I don't know, man. I feel like I'm just going to cry myself to sleep. I'm fucking broke. You understand, right now, at this moment, if I were to commit suicide, I don't know. I'm literally broke. I have, honest to God, I've got like $2 to my name. I don't have Red Dead Redemption. The holidays are coming up. All my family's dead. And I still have my physical problems of spina bifida, tether spine, herniated discs, all that good stuff. So I'm still in pain, physically, just, in general. I'm still honestly not over Lucy dying. That was a couple years ago. I'm still technically not over the fucking Jew. So you gotta understand, my mental state right now is just... I hate being broke, I can tell you that right now. Fucking hate having no money. You say, well, you're spending on stupid stuff, you ordered out a lot. No, I didn't order out a lot. I ordered out 5 times in 2 months. I don't think that's a big deal. One of which was SummerSlam, which is, I made a day of it. And the other 2 times, first off, I usually order out on like the first because I'm usually running low on food. So I said, let's buy a sub, 20, 30, 20, $25 worth of sub. I usually do that on the first, just because. So, okay, there was those 2 times. So there was 3 of the 5. And then sometime in August, or no, excuse me, sometime in September, I ordered out like 2 other times. Like one time I remember I did get depressed and I was like, you know what, fuck, I want a sub. I'm tired of eating hot dogs. I want a sub. So I bought a sub. And fries. I bought a sub and fries. And I was like, you know what, I don't care. So it wasn't like I was overbuying. It wasn't like I bought too much or I spent too much. I did spend too much during SummerSlam. Dude, that shit was that shit was $50. It was $50 and like 59 cents, maybe 57 cents, something like that. But I got a large pizza. I got 25 wings. I got the fucking antipasta, and I think I bought breadsticks maybe or something else. Or no, I bought like a sampler pack or something. Again, it was WrestleMania or SummerSlam, and I got it for lunch. I had it for dinner. I had like food throughout the day. It was a moment. It was a special event. Like I don't usually spend $50. Like I'll probably spend $50 during WrestleMania. I'd spend $50 during the Super Bowl if I could actually watch the Super Bowl like on TV. Maybe I can stream that on YouTube. I don't know. Maybe somebody will stream it. But like I was so like 3 times a month, maybe 4 if I was doing Royal Rumble. I do the big 4, but then I would actually throw in Super Bowl. So maybe 5 times a year I would do like $50 worth of pizza. Like again, a large pizza. That shit's $15, and then that's before you throw anything on. It's just a flat piece of pizza. It's not even a good pizza. The shit's expensive. And then you got the fucking wings. The pizza and wing deal is like $32. And that doesn't include any toppings. So you add $2 more for the topping. Now you're talking almost $40. You throw in $7, $8 for the antipasta. And then a soda, if you want to do like a 2 liter of Pepsi, now you're talking, that's close to $50 right there. So, again, it's not like I overspent. I'm tired of people saying, you shouldn't spend all that money there. It's not like I'm spending a lot of money. Now, yes, granted, it was $160, but that was over a 2-month period. Give me a break, And again, one of which was SummerSlam. Because again, if it had been like 1 or 2, like if it had just been the 3 orders in March, or excuse me, 3 orders in September, it would have been fine. It would have been fine. But then they carried over the $50 and then like another $30. That's like $80 from August. Plus, I figure 75. So yeah. I mean, this shit added up. It's a 2-month period. Give me a break. Again, I ordered out 5 times in 2 months. Really? That's a lot? I don't think that's a lot. And like I said, they took out the pre-authorization for the stuff in August. Because I remember seeing the 50, 57 or whatever it was. And I was like, okay, that's done. They took it out. It is what it is. Well, apparently that's all they did with the pre-authorization. They didn't actually take the money out, and then they fucking take it out on the 4th of October. Oh. Yeah, that's like $50. I wasn't expecting not to, I was expecting to have in my account. That's at least $50. But, whatever, it's over and done with. So, hopefully I don't have to deal with that anymore. But again, it fucked everything up. It just backlogged everything. And I just thank the Christ that, everything came out. I was able to get my my Batman paperback. Thankfully, that came out, and I was able to get that. I'm actually very glad I did, because that was a good read. Very happy about that. That's kind of early Christmas. Yeah, that right there, the White Knight, Batman White Knight. paperback that was early Christmas. Luigi was supposed to be part of Christmas, and the you get out of my face. And the Red Dead Redemption was supposed to be part of Christmas. Because again, I start my Christmas in October. Because what are you squealing about, dude? Dude, you can't. Dude, you can't crawl on my face. Dude, I'm doing a clip here. You can't crawl on Daddy's face. What? What do you want? You want a hug? Give me a hug. Dude, alright, now you're pulling my hair. Ow. Ow, you're pulling Daddy's hair. Ow. Ow, you little bastard. Come here, give me a hug. Don't you groan at me, you give me hugs. You fuck you, you Got your hanging, motherfucker. Come here. Come here. Where's your come here? You come here. You give Daddy hugs. Stop trying to suffocate me, dude. I know what you're doing. You're trying to suffocate me. He's literally laying with his face, his chin, over my freaking nose, and he's trying to suffocate me. Dude, God, dude, you can't, dude, you're suffocating me. Jesus, seriously, you're suffocating me, motherfucker. No, kiss my eye. What are you doing, dude? You see me making clips, and you gotta get in Daddy's face. Don't stop groaning. You get in Daddy's face, and I call you out on it, and you go, You groan at Daddy. All you do is groan at me. You groan at me, and you give me shit all the time. Oh, you kiss my lip. You're gonna kiss my lip. You're gonna... Yeah, you get it, kisses. Give you kisses. How you like that? You little son of a bitch. You get it, kisses. You want to be gay? I can buy you some girly toys. Yes, I can. I could be liberal and give you a girly toy. Get you a little dolly. You can run around and be a fag. You want to be a fag, Mr. Booth? You want to be a homo? Yes, you do. He's a homo dog. Yes, he is. He's a fucking homo. You can suck dick, too. You can suck dick with the best of them, can't you, Mr. Booth? We'll get you girly toys. We'll put little bows in your hair and you say, oh, it's liberal. We'll be liberal. We'll turn you into a fag. Yes, we will. We'll turn you into a fag. Oh, you don't want to be a fag? Oh, okay. Well, all right, fine. You don't have to be a fag. You fucking Republican. You scumbag Republican. You hate gay people. Fine, fuck you. I say you want to be a fag and you're grown about it. You don't have to be a fag. We're going to be a real man. We'll get you some Conan the Barbarian t-shirts and stuff. Yeah, you can look like a real man. You're a real man. Yeah. Anyways, I'm done. I'm done talking to you. Fuck you. I'm done talking to you.